Watch Transit TV right now.
Keep watching Transit TV.
Wins consecutively. Do you still think that Chelsea has enough to mount a title challenge? If you ask me, they are just about ready. If Chelsea can get probably one solid defender this January and a striker, most importantly, they probably will push Liverpool. Jackson, I want to big him up. That young man is tireless. Jackson keeps running, but it's just that quality is still lacking. But he has really given Chelsea, he puts opponent defenders under serious pressure. Sancho. Transit TV, welcome back again. EPL busy Christmas fixtures continues. Chelsea and Fulham just delivered a masterpiece. If you are a neutral in this one and you are looking for a way to enjoy your Boxing Day fixture, this was just one of them. It was quality game from the two sides. Fulham continue to do what they have been doing now, have not lost to the top four clubs, winning Nottingham Forest and Fulham, drawing Liverpool and Arsenal, and pushing themselves into the top 8 of the league table. It was an interesting one. Chelsea, on the other hand, have now failed to win in 2 games, losing 1 and drawing 1 after drawing Everton last week. It was always going to be an intriguing game, but I expected Chelsea to win this one. Somehow, just somehow, Fulham in the last 10 minutes or so found a way, come from behind, 1 goal down from very early in the game. A masterpiece, a very, very intelligent goal from Palmer. Came back, found the draw, and eventually finding the winning goal and beat Chelsea at home, which is shaping up well as a good weekend for if you are an Arsenal fan, depending on what they do in their game. Tomorrow, don't forget that Liverpool is still going to play today against Ipswich. I know the betman would have put that one for a Liverpool win, but in EPL, especially during the festive period like this, you cannot write any team out. So we'll still sit back and see what Liverpool does with Ipswich after recording this video. Yes, like I said, it was an intriguing game, and we're not going to talk about 5 things or going to tactical things in this one. I'm going to just talk about the game generally and pick out a few individuals in this game and talk about, first of all, Palmer, the goal he scored today, the performance that he gave today. I know I've been a little bit critical about him lately, but everything went through him. But somehow, just somehow, they didn't manage to find that cutting edge today. They couldn't. You know, in EPL, when you're 1 goal up, nothing is guaranteed, and once there is an equalizer, the momentum suddenly shifts, and most of the time the equalizing team goes ahead to win, which was what we saw today. Fulham winning this one. This was a game that was played in spells. Fulham went brave in this one to, they didn't pack the balls. They went toe-to-toe with Chelsea, and the game was going in spells. Chelsea will control 15-20 minutes. It goes back to Fulham. Fulham will step up. And I thoroughly enjoyed this game as a neutral. Honestly, I wanted Fulham to get a result, but I enjoyed the game. Watching Chelsea try to exert authority in the game, but couldn't really do it. Fulham, on the other hand, and what really interests me about Fulham was their defensive positioning. The way the 2 positions in the game made it difficult for Chelsea to break them. And I've said it before in the past, if you have paid attention, Chelsea is a team that are not slow in build-up. They don't have, their philosophy is not to build up from their own half. They try to, as quickly as possible, get the ball as fast as possible into the opponent's half through the wings or in the middle, and then camp there. So Fulham took very important and strategic positions in the pitch that made it difficult for Chelsea to do that. And they always try to win the first and second balls when Chelsea goes long. And once that breaks, they launch their attack. So it was a bit difficult for Chelsea to really have an authority in the game. They had spells, but it was not really. It was never a game that Chelsea looked like they had in control. They were going to win eventually. If you have been watching EPL, you will know that the way that game was going, that Fulham somehow was going to come back. They expected them to win, but at least to get a draw. But eventually they found a way and they won. So yeah, Fulham, credit to them. Under Marco Silva, they have been very, very good. This season, like I said earlier on, they have not lost the top 4 teams this season, and that tells you how well they have been doing. Like winning Nottingham Forest, who are third on the table right now because Arsenal has not played. Winning Chelsea, who are second, and drawing Liverpool and Arsenal is not something that you can. And these games have come almost in quick succession. Chelsea and Arsenal back to back. So yeah, that tells you how good this team is and how well they have been doing. Then I'm going to single out Alex Iwobi. I remember how Arsenal fans were berating this guy. Sometimes, fans forget the age of these players when they are 19, 20, 21, because every now and then you get very exceptional 19, 18, 20-year-old players. It looks like every other player has to be like that. The same thing that they did to Granit Xhaka, who arrived at Arsenal at 22 or something like that, and it was expecting him to play like a player in his prime. Now he has left Arsenal at his prime, and he's doing bits in Leverkusen. The same thing with Iwobi. Iwobi, I've been watching him critically. A lot of people are saying that he's not good enough for Arsenal, but the kind of performance this guy, he has gone to Fulham fast since last season. Marco Silva has made him a kind of mainstay in that team. He is the link between the attacking and defensive players, helping Fulham in transition, and also doing very magnificent job defensively for them when there is turnover. Today, Iwobi ran that game for Fulham, 1-on-2, 2-to-1 passes to go past players, ran on counters, on transition, laid off balls, and all that was just left for his performance today was just to get a goal, which he tried with a very, very sumptuous coiler, but somehow I couldn't manage to find the coil on that. So Iwobi, big up Iwobi, big up Iwobi, Nigerian brother, not because you're a Nigerian, not because you're a former Arsenal player, but this is one of the most improved player in EPL since last season, if you want to be honest, and I really doff my cap for him. Then the other person, Bassi, as well, defensively was good today. But I'm also going to single out Robinson. He had a magnificent game today as well. Gave defensively strong, and of course, we're going to get going forward with him. He gave Chelsea a lot of troubles, made a lot of runs. He eventually found a pull-out that somehow led to the goal, if you want to call it a pre-assist. Yeah, Fulham we are good on this game. Caicedo as well did what he has been doing lately for Chelsea, and sniffing off attack, breaking plays, and launching transitions for Chelsea. But something significant, these things, they happen. They are every team has some key players. 2 games now, Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo have played in the midfield. Chelsea have not managed to win. If you remember, this was the case last season and earlier this season. Lavia have not featured now in a few games for Chelsea. The results are not going their way. There has to be something. It's not a coincidence. We knew Enzo has really had some form lately, scoring goals, but Chelsea always loses something in terms of balance and quality in that midfield when Enzo and Caicedo plays. So maybe, just maybe, Chelsea fans, you might have to rethink. I think their best pair in that midfield will always be Lavia and Caicedo. Once Chelsea misses that, they miss something in that midfield, and defensively as well. Lavia has shown that he has the intelligence and the physical ability to be a mainstay for Chelsea in that midfield. Why that allows Caicedo to get around the pitch and sniff off breakaways and help Chelsea to return the transition up pitch and put opponents under pressure. Yeah, Chelsea won, Fulham 2 at the Stamford Bridge. Before we go, don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe if you have not done so, and let me know what you think. Do you think that with these 2 games that Chelsea have failed to win consecutively, do you still think that Chelsea has enough to mount a title challenge? If you ask me, they are just about ready. If Chelsea can get probably one solid defender this January and a striker, most importantly, they probably will push Liverpool. Jackson, I want to big him up. That young man is tireless. Jackson keeps running, but it's just that quality is still lacking. But he has really given Chelsea, he puts opponent defenders under serious pressure. Sancho didn't have a very good game today. Technically, he was there, but the way Chelsea plays, their wingers need to be Percy. I don't think Sancho should be a first choice winger for Chelsea because of the way Chelsea plays. Chelsea is a team that likes to get their attack quickly, and this requires pacey wingers. Sancho is not going to give you that pace, but has technical ability. And for father, they don't have a very good finisher in Jackson. Those qualities are not what you need. You need players that will run in behind defenders, putting a cross for Jackson to slot in. So yeah, I don't know. The Maresca might have to rethink it. I know he has given Sancho some run of games now. He probably will have to go with a pacier winger to bring the best out of this out of Jackson. But most importantly, Chelsea, I believe, needs Lavia. Let me know what you think between Caicedo and Enzo. Do you think there is something about them playing together with Chelsea not winning their last two games now? And I will see you again after Liverpool game. Ciao.